Hey everyone, this is ManlyBadassHero, and welcome back to my playthrough of Paranoiac. When we last left off, well, we just escaped that zombie thing again, and nothing seems to be really working out for the better. Oh, and apparently my fax machine now takes hair. Yeah, that's the new feature, I guess. Anyway, here we go. I know you're awake, Mom. Hello? Mickey? It's so early. What do you want? Sorry. Can I go back home for a while? Huh? What are you talking about? Did something happen? It's not that big of a deal. There's just been some problems. I'd like to come back. Please. It's too late for that now. I don't know what happened, but no. That's your home now. Plus, I don't want to support you anymore, because you were a true NEET. Don't call me about this stuff so early in the morning. Goodbye! Wow, my mom's a bitch. I didn't think so. What do I do? There's just one door left, I think I have to open. It's not that one. There's keys for this room. Some kind of kid's room. Huh? There is something in here. I think every one of these notes is basically a hint to where I get the next key, as far as I know. Under the lampshade, there was a key in there. I didn't notice moving off. Now, that should be every room unlocked except for the basement. At least I'm assuming that's a basement. It could just be a little closet. Lotions. Contraceptives. Condoms? This is the lover room. I can also tell because of those tissues on the counter. Well, thing. Huh. Something's shining on the inside. Is it a key? Ah. It's just too far away. Hope I don't fall in. There. Oh! Had to open my big mouth. Ow! No way. I fell in. I'm so far down. I can't climb up there. Hello? Is there anyone around? Somebody? Somebody? Oh no. Now what do I do? You save, that's what. This wall looks kind of brittle. I'll try breaking with this rock. Maybe I can make a foothold. Or maybe we'll make a hole in the wall and find some underground passage. Perhaps there's trapdoors everywhere, which is how the zombie is trying to get to me. Maybe it's not a zombie after all. Maybe my original theory that it's a person in a zombie cosplay is right. What is this? Is there really this much space under the well? That's ridiculous. But it's possible it may lead to the surface. I'll keep walking then. That voice. It's here too. Gotta run. Where am I? Can't slow down. Can't stop. Am I going in circles? I couldn't even tell if I wanted to. It really does look like I'm going in circles. Have I outran it? I think I'm safe. No, it is not stopped. This is really annoying to do again. Someone had a lot of time on their hands to dig all this. I can only assume the aunt was some kind of Minecraft fan and decided to replicate it in real life. Gotta swim! Water, making me see dark imagery. And I'm back in circles. Gamora. Miss Takamura! Mr. Miura. Are you okay, Miss Takamura? I'm lowering a rope for you. Wait right there. Thank you. Your spiky hair and cat eyes have saved me, just as I predicted. Are you okay, Miss Takamura? You don't seem hurt, but you should go to the hospital. Sorry for barging into the garden, but you didn't answer the doorbell, so I came in and... Miss Takamura? Moe. Miss Takamura, what's wrong? A monster? There's a monster in the house. Really? Since the day I moved in, something inhuman, non-animal, has been stubbornly after me. Even down in that well cave, it was chasing me. And it's not just a monster. There's been hair in the water, and faxes, pianos playing themselves, and strange voices. I can't take it. I'm scared. Of course I am. It's immensely hard to believe. It's true! Really, it's some kind of Sambo. I wouldn't lie about this. I see. Perhaps it's not a monster, but some kind of wild animal. A wild animal that's making hair grow out of your faucet and, appear everywhere. Okay, understand. Stay at my place for today. Huh? Really? I've lived there for 5 years and never met such a monster, so you should be fine there. I'll look around this place while you sleep it tonight, and I'll probably end up dead and you'll find my corpse in the morning. I'll take care of anything strange I see. There is no need to. Don't be ridiculous. It's fine. Leave it to me and relax for today. Besides, if I'm actually the killer, you'll be trapped in my home while I just relax in your house. Your room's very clean. I just don't have much stuff. By the way, Miss Takamura, may I ask you something? What? You mentioned having an illness. What kind of illness is it? Sorry if it's rude. Depression. I take antidepressants, and I'm writing a serial story, so... I see. Then you really must relax. Leave the monster to me. Thank you very much. Also, about Miss Sayake, I'd like you to tell me about her. Miss Psyche passed from illness, yes? I thought it odd, since she didn't seem unhealthy when I saw her. My aunt killed herself in that house. It was suicide? I didn't know. Do you know why? She got married about 10 years ago and started living in that house. She had a hard time of it, but she got pregnant after about 5 years. She and her husband were very glad. But the child was stillborn. My aunt always blamed herself. My uncle got tired of trying to support her and left the house. Since then, she kept getting stranger. She started saying she was always being watched or judged. My mom and I were her only family. We should have supported her, but we couldn't. My mom has terrible hysteria, and she always been prejudiced against her little sister. My mom called my aunt crazy and a murderer. She wanted nothing to do with her. I was afraid of my mom, so I ignored all of it, though I knew my aunt's pain. If I had been brave and supported her and taken her to the hospital, it would have never happened. That day, I went to that house without my mom knowing. I was worried for my aunt. She'd hung herself on the second floor. I screamed. The rope snapped, and she fell to the floor. My mom didn't want the house. She didn't even want to be reminded of my aunt. When I was diagnosed with depression, my mom recommended I go there because she's a bitch. Said it was a good house for crazies. I'm sure she meant to imply that I might as well die too. I'm sorry. I've gone on saying too much. I know it's not a pleasant story. It's all right. You've had it very rough. Please, take care of yourself. I'll look around your house, Miss Takamura. Make yourself at home here. It's getting late, so sleep wherever you want. Whoops. You can use that bed there. No, I shouldn't. I can use the sofa or the floor. No, don't be ridiculous. Someone so pretty can't sleep on the... Anyway, I'll sleep on the sofa. Miss Takamura, take the bed. Now then. My spiky hair will protect me. Mr. Miura really is nice. It calms me to talk to him. Now, let's try to find his secret porn stash. It's probably on his computer. I should rest, though I feel bad about using his bed. Please don't murder me in my sleep. She's sleeping soundly. That's good. Nothing seems wrong with the house, so I'll take a nap too. Ah! Huh? This is my house. Why? Why am I back? That doesn't... Could it be? Mr. Miura? Did he bring me back here? No. Don't wanna be here for another second. I have to get to Mr. Miura's house. I bet she wakes up and she finds out she's in the other place. And she never came here in the first place. Nope. Dun 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 dun. Stop it. Just stop it. I didn't do anything. It's not my fault. Please, stay away. Just leave me be. Leave me alone. So I really did end up back in this house. It's morning already. I guess I fell asleep again. Why did Miura put me back here? He didn't even say anything. Oh, this key. I forgot, I found it in the well. Maybe the door by the stairs. I think this is the only door that's still locked. I never did figure out what the computer thing. It's so dark. I can't see anything. It's too dangerous. Was there a flashlight anywhere? Oh, a flashlight. Now I can look around in that room in the basement. Oh no, cats. And dolls. And creepy red writing. 2436. That's actually a pretty kick-ass bunny. I think that's supposed to be a raving rabbit or whatever the hell those things are called for the Rayman games. Rabbits? So I came all the way down here for a code on the wall. There's only one file. Diary. I wonder if her mother is involved with this somehow. Wow. She really is a total bitch. Like, she was a bitch before, but now it's like... we've gone from bitch level 1 to bitch level 5. Auntie, I never wanted you to die. No one ever said that. Auntie. Maybe the mother is not as bad as I thought. What if she's just thinking she's saying those terrible things, but she's actually, well, she's a paranoiac. Oh boy. Mr. Miura. Hello, Miss Takamura. So how goes it? Nothing happened, I presumed. You don't believe me, huh? Huh? I'm not really surprised that you don't believe me. But still, why would you be so awful as to take me back here in my sleep? Miss Takamura. Tell me if I'm a bother. You could just tell me. But this is just too cruel. Inside, you're laughing at me for saying weird things because I'm depressed. And you pretend to be helpful. Miss Takamura, calm down. I have no idea what... What? Are you still making fun of me? Calm down, please. Did you tell me you were going home yourself last night? Huh? Don't you remember? You woke me up in the night and said you'd be fine. Sleepwalking? Huh? Miss Takamura? What's the matter? Oh, do you need to use the toilet? I'll be fine now. I'll go back home. That was rather sudden. It's late at night. You should stay. Even if it's just across the street. Perhaps the only solution is just to tie her down to the bed every night. Then she cannot go back to the house, and she never encounters the ghost. It's fine. After all, it is my house. Are you sure? Well, if you say so yourself. That can't be. I didn't do that. I was sleeping all last night. Miss Takamura, there's something I wish to say about this monster and these events. What is it? I don't think you're lying, Miss Takamura. However, if you were being chased by a monster, there would be traces of it, as well as the hair. I found nothing of the sort when I looked around. I also checked the well, and there was no hole or cave as you said there was. What? It's true. I'm not lying. So, I was thinking, could the monster you saw, and the events that occurred, be hallucinations? Or delusions? Hallucinations? Delusions? What does your depression come from? It may be your mother's hysteria, or perhaps the stress of work. Or perhaps it's guilt with regard to Miss Saiki. Miss Saiki became mentally ill from the guilt of losing her child. She began to hear and see things. Perhaps you are the same way. Racked with guilt that you couldn't save Miss Saiki, and thus you see strange things. That's not right. It wasn't hallucinations. I couldn't think. But is there any other explanation? If you really are hallucinating, you need to go to the hospital. Not to disturb you, but I just don't want you to end up like Miss Saiki did. Please, leave. I'll handle it by myself. Miss Takamura! Tell me, please, what do you really think? Let's try this one first. Maybe it isn't real. Like you say, Mr. Miura. I never quite considered it. I'll go to the hospital tomorrow. I feel like my depression is only going to get worse, too. I'm glad you understand. I hope you get better soon. Excuse me. If anything happens, I'll come running. Yes, it's just a hallucination. It couldn't possibly exist. The hospital, tomorrow, for sure. You know, I wonder if it's similar to the Crooked Man. Like, it's just her version of the Crooked Man, basically, because they're both depressed, she and the other main character, and they both are dealing with someone who hanged themselves. Because the Crooked Man implied that his case was not unique with him, that it was almost like everyone who's under this much depression kind of has their own Crooked Man, even if it's not necessarily the same guy. I mean, he basically reused or she, or whoever the creator is, he really basically reused the theme here, I noticed, from this game in The Crooked Man, but kind of maybe refined it a bit, made it more plot-centric, and fleshed out a very long story and whatnot. Let's see if I get killed in my sleep and this is really a bad end. I hear something, but it's just a hallucination. There's no monster. But where's it coming from? Maybe it's where that stain is. Oh yes. Well, kids, if you learned anything today, it's if you see a zombie, it's probably fucking real. And the more you know. So you failed me, Takamura. I hoped you would come and save me. But if I told you it was just an illusion, then you left me to die. Like the Crooked Man, I was mentioning this earlier. I think when it kills you, I don't think they find like a zombie-eaten corpse in here or anything. I think they find you hanged yourself. So it's like the Crooked Man in that sense where you, despite the fact only you can really see it, and it's only really affecting you directly, you cannot ignore it. Like, you just can't say, oh, I don't believe in you. Just like I don't believe in the Easter Bunny. You can't hurt me. Because it can in fact hurt you, and it will make you kill yourself. Wow. Maybe you're the crazy one. Also, like David from the Crooked Man, Miki has problems with her mother figure. Although David's was a little different. They're both... His was kind of had a tumor, so she didn't quite remember him and talk like that. This one just likes to talk like that because she's a crazy bitch. Bit of a difference there. Crazy bitch, tumor. Crazy bitch, tumor. You better come and save me this time, Takamura. I'm counting on you, bro. You promised. You and your spiky hair and cat eyes. They don't just give a grunt character spiky hair and cat eyes. That's an important character. What is this? It's time to run away. I'm glad we agree on things here. It's a dead end. I need to grab this doll and turn it into a weapon. Maybe if I combine it with a gun, I'll make a doll gun. Doll gun. Stay back. I have a cute cuddly teddy bear. Grab the teddy bear. Yes! Bear? She looks really similar to the main character, actually. They're right. The mom doesn't even have a sprite or, any art or anything. Music reminds me of Yumineko. It's curious how they look similar, but her and her mother don't look similar, and she actually has black hair. Oh. Speaking of which, where's Miura? Oh. I thought the power of love and friendship was gonna save me. But apparently all it did was just get me killed. Oh, nope, never mind. Not to kill the mood, but I just noticed Hamtaro was in the bottom right. So Miura, you said you'd come and save me, and all you did was just come in and call an ambulance. That's pretty lame, bro. I don't think your spiky hair is gonna get you out of this one. Since then, strange things stopped happening in the house. I was examined at the hospital, and discovered I showed signs of schizophrenia. I still don't know if it was real or hallucination. But now, I don't really care which it was. Mr. Miura, what is it? I heard you were leaving, so I came to see you off. You're going back to your parents. The situation sounded complicated. Yes, I'll be going back to the hospital often, and there's a kind doctor near there. I want to get better with my mom. Her hysteria is getting worse. She needs to get counseling. I see. What? Well, it seems unfortunate we're saying farewell so soon. Don't worry. Once Mom and I are doing better, I'll come back here for sure. Really? Yes. It's the house my auntie left me. I'd love to live here if I could. So I see. I'm glad. I'll drive you to the station. Not many taxis come out here. Thanks a lot. That would be great. I'll be back soon, Auntie. Sometimes I wonder if it's gay if I'm voicing two characters who are in love. Final thoughts. Oh, this song sounds familiar. Well, that's it for Paranoiac. Not as good as some other games I've played here. It's nothing really bad with it, I guess. Very OWL-like. And, I could see how the creator basically looked at this game and said, I liked what I was doing here. I liked what I was writing. But I didn't think this game was good enough. I think the scares would take too much focus away from the plot and blah blah blah. So they went and did, and they made The Crooked Man, and it's pretty much the same game, except with a male character. And the endings are actually very similar too. But they just expanded it more. They did a lot more writing, and they actually did a little more, they had those CGs and whatnot, a little bit more art, a little more effort. Paranoiac feels like something they probably made quickly in their spare time or something like that. And it uses a lot of familiar assets, all public domain stuff anyway, but, you know, familiar nonetheless. I was a bit disappointed that Miura didn't really do much, and he turned out to just be a normal friendly dude with spiky hair. I keep bringing that up, but it still weirds me out a bit. Despite the fact that these two games are separate, I think they could actually take place in the same world as The Crooked Man. Just because of that dialogue and the implication, like I mentioned earlier, that everyone has their own kind of crooked man behind them, or they become a crooked person when they're under such a depression. I think that's kind of what happened here. And this was kind of her crooked man, just like the psychiatrist and his patient in the one hospital both had their own kind of crooked men. And I don't think they were Duke. I don't think they were the same guy. I think it was just symbolic. Like Duke was David's crooked man, and Auntie was this Miki's crooked man. So it's just kind of going around the same theme and whatnot. Anyway, that's pretty much it for Paranoiac. There's nothing else to unlock. There's 2 endings, pretty easy to get. A little bit different from what I've usually occurred, where there's like so many endings and so many secrets and replays and this and that. And this was just straight to the end, pretty much. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see everyone later.